What's up, fellow NPL coaches and NPL fans? I'm your host and commissioner of the NPL, Pretty Boy King, also coach of the Toronto Raptors, and I am bringing you an update thing for Season 2, an update video. In this video, we're going to talk about the rules of the NPL, as in, like, what battle rules we follow, what I'd like the coaches to do in the NPL, the draft rules, and then we are going to do the draft order, the randomized draft order at the end. First, the rules of the NPL, how we're going to battle is it follows the OU Smogon tier rules. Everything there, that's what we play by. Unless we've added something, like the coaches from Season 1 have added something, because the coaches from Season 1 have, like, changed up the meta a little bit for the tiers of Pokemon and where they belong. So if we want to change, like, an item clause or whatever, which we haven't, but if we do, we'll, update everyone. But right now it's just OU Smogon rules. That's what we did last season. So that's what we play by. And then what I wanted the NPL coaches to do is that when you are battling, record all your stats. So that means record kills, like what Pokemon on your team killed the Pokemon on the other, your opponent's team, and then how many kills each Pokemon had, because it makes it easier for me to update the stats each week. Because I want videos posted, and we had trouble this last season, and I'm also a person who did this last year as well. By the battles being late, battles need to be done by Saturday, I want to say like 11 p.m. Eastern. So that means I have the stats by 11 p.m. I can update it on Sunday, because updating the stats, especially now that we have like 8 teams this year, is going to be a pain. Also with that, I'm cutting it off at 8 teams right now, unless we get one more person who wants to join after this video. But as of now, the entry point is off, because we have a 9th guy. His name, he's talking to me on Twitter, I don't remember it right now. Oh god, what is your name, man? No, Tyler Bono. I believe you're the guy who spammed the submission thing, which, yeah, that annoyed me. But anyway, he's the 9th person to sign up. I'm calling you out on that. I hope you watch this. I'm calling you out. He's the 9th person to sign up. If we don't have a 10th person sign up, then Tyler, you will not be part of Season 2, because I want even numbers of teams. It makes everything easier. We'll be able to have conferences with 8, with an even number of teams, and we'll have it'll just make scheduling easier, and it'll just be a lot easier. Like, we'll be able to do a playoff bracket. It'll just be so much easier. So I'm cutting off at 8 unless we get like a 10th person. I don't know if that'll happen. But yes, videos by 11 p.m. that Saturday of that week. Aiming for the season to be 10 weeks. 10 weeks, then playoffs and championship. So yeah, that is what I want you coaches to do. Give me your stats. You can do it through Twitter. You can do it through whatever, like on a notepad as an attachment. I just want the stats, because it makes it easier. I want it by then, because it makes it easier on Sunday to update everything. Believe me. So draft rules, because a lot of people have been asking about the draft and how it works. So it's very similar to the GBA's draft, if you've seen them before, and we did this last year and it worked really well. We're going to transition now over to the draft page format. For what we did when we did the draft last year is, as you see on the sides, I'm going to use my mouse. We got the tiers right here. We got the mega and then paid slots. So what these tiers mean is that you automatically get a tier 1 Pokemon, a tier 2 Pokemon, 2 tier 3 Pokemon, tier 4, tier 5. So that means those 6 Pokemon right here, these tier 1 through 5, you don't have to pay for. You get to draft any Pokemon from that tier, and you get like 2 tier 3s, and all that jazz. So these are all free. They don't cost any money. Okay, they don't cost any money. And then we got your Mega Slot. And with your Mega Slot, it's kind of cool because there's 3 tiers of Megas, and the coaches, you'll see this on the Google Doc that we made, which is awesome. Shout out to Butters. We made this look sick, and it's awesome. And how he has it set up for the draft is going to be insane. Because it, subtracts from the coaches. Anyway, it's amazing. Whatever. But we have 3 tiers of Megas: Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. If you have a Tier 2 Mega, you get plus 40 points on top of your amount that you have to spend. So before I jump to that, these paid slots right here. Let's start right here. Ignore what I just said. Let's start right here. These paid slots. You have 400 points. 400 points. Wait, that's reversed. So that was like, that looked like it just gave you 4 points. 400 points to spend on these 4 paid slots. So what that means is, coaches, you'll see on the draft list, like OUA has 180 next to it, OUB has 140 next to it, Borderline has 100 next to it, UU has 80 next to it. That means that's how much that tier costs to purchase a Mon from that tier. So if you want a Zoomerl, and you already have a Tier 1 Mon, but you want a Zoomerl, you're going to be paying 180 of that 400 points you have. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So if you wanted an RU Pokemon, we'd subtract it from your 400 total, so then that means you would have 340 points afterwards. So it's like, that's how much cash you have, and each Mon costs this much. That's how this league format drafting thing works. Going back to the Megas. So there's Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 Megas. If you get a Tier 2 Mega, it adds 40 points onto your 400 points. So you could have 440 points instead of just 400. If you get a Tier 3 Mega, you get 60 points. So you could have 460 points instead of just 400. So then you can, strategize drafting other Pokemon, even though you're drafting a slightly worse Mega. So that's what the point system is. And now we're going to cut to, let me make sure I got everything out of the way with first. But slow down. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so Tier 3, just so you guys know, Tier 3 is the Borderline and the UU tier. I believe that's how we did it last year. Yeah, it's totally how we did it last year. Yeah, Borderline and UU, those are Tier 3. And then OUA is Tier 1, OUB is Tier 2, Borderline UU Tier 3, RU is Tier 4, and Tier 5 is NU. And then you got your Megas and then the paid slots. So I hope that clears some things up for everyone. If you have questions, tweet me, hit me up. Season 1, coaches, you shouldn't have questions. The other 3, I'm looking at you, you probably have questions, so hit me up. Okay, so I'm going to pause this, and we're going to do the draft. What order? What order the draft is in? Abu-da-da. Alright, so how we're doing the draft is the Season 1 coaches draft first, but Justin, aka J-Dubs, aka Indiana Hoot Hoots, he coached Indiana Hoot Hoots, won Season 1, so that means he drafts last out of us 5, because there were 5 Season 1 coaches. So, I'm deciding the order for the season... I'm deciding the order for the 4 of us from Season 1. If that made sense. That did not make sense when it came out of my mouth, but I'm hoping it did for you guys. Gotta get ready to write this down. Alright, here we go. You know what? I'm gonna use a notepad. I'm using a notepad. Haha. Oh, that popped up right there. Alright, so the first person to draft, Season 2 draft, which, by the way, the draft will be on my Twitch channel, which will be down below. Coaches, we are going to be communicating through Discord. My name will also be down below. Message me your Discord names, and I'll send out a group message. So during the draft, we'll just group message that way. That's how we're gonna do Discord. I mean, that's how we're gonna do the draft. How we're gonna coordinate picks. There we go. I can talk. Let's do this. First person to draft season 2. Oh yes! Yes! Woo! I'm in my underwear. Woo! I'm wearing my lucky pair of underwear. Yo, I get to draft first. That's exciting. Not gonna lie. Toronto Staraptors, draft first. It's because I'm wearing my lucky underwear and my lucky hat. Alright, here we go. Second person to draft. Seattle Cinchinos, blah blah blah. I don't know how to say that Pokemon's name, but this team is actually Butters' team from Season 1. He changed his name from the Pittsburgh Piplups to Seattle Cinchinos. So, you know, he has the habit of choosing names that are really hard to say. Alright, the third team to pick in Season 2 NPL Draft, Southside Scrafties. So that means the Don fans, damn Don fan, are the 4th pick. And then the Indiana Hoot Hoots are the 5th. And so now, oh shoot, come on Notepad, work with me, man. So now, since the 3 newcomers for Season 2, you are also going to be randomly generated. We got the New Jersey Neuverns, coached by Mike. Oh god, I gotta memorize who is who now. Portland Murkrows, Matt, and then Brooklyn Bronzongs, Danny. I believe those are the people who go to each team. I know your guys' names. I don't remember what teams you belong to. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, so the first person from the new coaches drafting Season 2 NPL. Let's go. Portland Murkrows. God, you guys choosing names I can't say. Portland Murkrows are the 6th person to draft. And then New Jersey Neuverns, 7th. Oh shoot. Which means the Brooklyn Bronzongs are number 8. So, you can see on the screen, right there, that's the draft order. Straptors, Cincinos, which I spelled wrong. I thought I heard something. I'm tripping out. Scrafties, Donphans, Hoot Hoots, Murkrows, Neuverns, Bronzongs. And then once like each round is complete, Butters or I, whoever is working the stats on that, what would you call it? That round, we'll throw it up, and then you'll see what Pokemon they draft for each round, and then it starts over from 1, 2, 3. So you know, it'd go all the way to Bronzongs. Then it would be me, and so forth and so forth. Unless anyone has a better idea, but that's how we're gonna do it. And again, that'll be on my Twitch, which will be posted in the description below. And then coaches, we're gonna communicate through Discord because Discord is super slick and super nice. And my name for Discord will also be down there. So if you have any other questions, send them out to me. Coaches, either tweet me or message me on Facebook, because I know I'm friends with all of Season 1 on Facebook. So yeah, message me on Facebook. And good luck to everyone playing your drafts. I'm just happy I got first pick, because I don't think I got first pick last season. Oh, that's pressure, yo. That's pressure. Pressure pushing down. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope this answered some of your questions. I'm your host, Pretty Boy King, Commissioner of the NPL, Coach of Toronto Raptors, because we're going to win Season 2. We're going to win Season 2. And after the draft happens, FYI, after the draft happens, which would be on the 14th, the conferences will also be posted, and so will the schedule. So the 15th. Yeah, 15th. There we go. See you guys later. Hope you have a good one. And always, stay pretty. So guys, I just totally realized that when I was recording, I didn't bother saying what time and when the draft was. The draft for Season 2 will be August 14th at 12 p.m. Eastern on my Twitch channel in the description box below. Thank you. Peace out. Love ya. See ya. Bye.